I did a lot of digging, man. And I won't throw them under the bus here, but I know some people, right? And the problem is we can't do different exotic looks, different formations, different motions, because I'm hearing that he can't really do it.
So after watching this, it's pretty clear that LeSean McCoy's lost his mind and he's out here just trying to get attention. But let's entertain what he just said as if it is true. Let's say he does have a tip or some inside knowledge from the organization that is telling him the reason this offense has been so plain and simple is because Jalen Hurts can't handle anything that's more exotic. All right, let's entertain that. So he's defending the coaching. He's saying that Nick Sirianni and Kemba Tula are not to blame because they are working with a very limited quarterback who can't do any kind of exotic play call, which to me doesn't really make sense because that would help the quarterback. But I digress. Let's just entertain this. There's two things I take from that. One is Nick Sirianni inherited Jalen Hurts in his second year as a quarterback. He was a first year starter, first year of Sirianni's head coaching tenure, and now it's been 5 straight years since that moment. What has Jalen Hurts developed or gotten better at with Nick Sirianni as a head coach? Because Jalen has proven over his football career, really, since Alabama, that he could develop and get better at some of his weaknesses. He has shown he could do that. So, how is it that you have this head coach for 5 years who, according to LeSean McCoy, has this knowledge that Jalen Hurts can't run exotic play calls, but your job is to develop him. So, if he can't run exotic play calls at this point in your coaching tenure, that still falls on the coaching. So that doesn't override Nick Sirianni. Like that is still your fault. And if you believed that he couldn't do that, then he shouldn't be your quarterback. It's plain and simple. The second thing I take from that is if Jalen is so limited in his passing, why did they decide to throw the ball so much against the 49ers, who have one of the worst rushing defenses in the NFL, with two running backs who were averaging 4.5 yards a carry? So that also kind of dismantles any argument you could say. If you're going into this game thinking our quarterback can't do it, then why did you give him the opportunity to try if you believed he couldn't do it? So LaShawn McCoy, you're full of crap, bro. You could say what you want. You're defending an idiot as a head coach. You're defending a moron as an offensive coordinator, and quite frankly, you're just making yourself look even worse.